Hey guys, so Hideo Mochimo here. It's actually the first time I made a video that isn't gonna be about me singing. Today I am really bored. I'm actually in Disney World right now, sitting in my hotel room. It's like 11 o'clock. Not much to do because I was gonna go to the pool, but it is raining. It does that a lot in Florida. I'm sick. That's why I look like this. I know, it's like the mask has been revealed, and there's a normal person who actually isn't near as attractive as he is in the cosplays. Who knew? Normal me. Well, kind of normal me. This is in a hoodie at 11 o'clock wearing my glasses like hipster me. But anyway, I'm here to talk about a few things. It's called cosplaying. I wish I was really good at those magical like text font things. Then I'd be like, cosplay. But lately there's been a lot of stuff going on my Facebook that I'm just like, no bueno, chica, not gonna happen, because this is a cosplay community, yo, and we are all supposed to love each other. So I just jotted down a few things. I'm gonna do a top 10, but there's 12. So, we're gonna do a top 10 things that kind of bother me about the cosplay community. Share it if you want, love it if you want, hate it if you want. I don't really care, because these are things that I feel like I'm very passionate about. I'm very, very, very much a cosplay equals equality type of person. Like, so let's get the facts straight, because I am very sick of my friends being hurt. I'm sick of myself being hurt. I'm sick of strangers I don't even know being hurt, because that is not what cosplay is about. So, numero uno, cosplay elitism. Okay guys, I don't understand the point of this thing, because you know what? You are not a celebrity. I don't care what it says. I don't care if you have 25,000 likes on your Facebook page. I don't care if you have 600 and however many the freak I have as I dramatically point to what would possibly be my numbers. I'm just saying, it's just a number. Kind of like the number of people you've slept with, the number of times that you take a nap a day, the number of times you've traveled out of the country. It's a number that no one cares about except for maybe you. Like, you're not a celebrity. You're not Johnny Depp. You're not Zac Efron. If you were, I would be all over that, because those are very attractive people. And I'm sure you're a very attractive person too, but you are not a celebrity. You could be one of the best cosplayers in the world. I don't care. Yaya Han, let's be real. She's not even a celebrity. Think about it. If Yaya Han was walking down the streets of Disney World, which has happened before, fun fact, but if she was walking down the streets of Disney World, no one would really know her unless they were a cosplayer. Then they would say, that's Yaya Han. But otherwise they'd say, look at that short, adorable Asian lady with the different colored hair. Or they might not say anything at all because they're at Disney World and they personally don't care. No one knew who Yaya Han was. Actually, no one knows who Yaya Han is unless you're part of the cosplay community. Like, I didn't even know who Yaya Han was until she was on Heroes of Cosplay. And I've been cosplaying for 10 freaking years. As an ordinary person, you're an ordinary person. No one comes up to me at conventions when I go in different states and says, oh hey look, it's Hideo Mochimo, I love you, you're so cool. There was that one time when I was at our Love Sandwich and this person was like, you're the Nightmare Before Christmas Sally that's all over Tumblr, you're my lock screen. That was creepy. Really? You're not a celebrity. You're a normal person. Celebrities even are normal people that want lives and don't necessarily want to be worshipped. So stop acting like you have to be worshipped because you have had longer skills than someone else. You're just a human. Crossplaying. As you know me, 98% of the time, I'm gonna crossplay. Let's not be a dick about it. People have told other people, you need to cosplay the gender that you were born with. Rude much? Have you heard of transgender, gender fluid, gender queer, agender? There's a lot of stuff in this world nowadays that ignorance is just as blowing up with. Because maybe someone likes to crossplay because they simply like the male characters better. That's completely acceptable. Why should it matter? Maybe someone likes to crossplay, oh, shocker, because they aren't comfortable with their own gender. And so, therefore, they can go to conventions and be fully accepted for who they are and cosplaying what they want and cosplaying the gender that they feel best in. Why are you people insulting them for that? That's fucking ridiculous. I hate when people ignore cosplayers. I hate when photographers, no offense photogs, but when they're like, oh, I don't shoot crossplayers because they aren't really my thing. Well, that's offensive and hurtful because cosplayers put just as much effort into their costumes and being the opposite gender It's a lot harder to make yourself the opposite gender and to get rid of these boogers than it is to throw on some makeup and cosplay women. I'm just saying, it's a lot harder to make yourself look the other gender. I'm a 34 double D. It is not hard. Easy. Pause. Easy. It is not easy to make yourself a man. Stop insulting cosplayers. There's been a number of 3. Insulting anyone for their cosplay. Personally, I'm not a fan of scandalous cosplays. It's just not my thing. Like, I cosplay Yoko for my own personal reasons that you don't need to know about, just like I cosplay like Ember because I love Danny Phantom, and Ember is a really cool character to be. Cosplay because they want to cosplay, not because you want them to cosplay. That's all I have to say. Jessica Negri, I personally don't see the hype about her. I'm not like, oh, I love all her outfits. But I'm just one person, and I'm not gonna insult her for what she wears, so let's stop the slut-shaming here, because it's freaking ridiculous, okay? I don't think it's gonna kill you if someone walks into the club, oh, and look, that person's cosplaying, insert slave layup. Sure. Oh my god, are you gonna fall on the floor dead? Are you gonna have a heart attack? No. What that person is wearing shouldn't matter to you. It's not gonna kill you. The only person that matters is them. Just saying. I'm gonna be real here. We are all human beings. Yes, beans. We are refried beans, we are green beans, we are black beans, we are red beans. We are all beans in the big bean bowl of life. And we do judge. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be blunt. And we are human. I will admittedly say that I've seen people and thought, oh, I've seen better. We all have, let's not lie about that. But that doesn't mean you have to go up to their face and say rude things to them. And that doesn't mean you have to troll the internet and say rude things to them. Keep it to yourself, because it's their costume, and they can do what they want. Cosplay thing number 4. Hate the fan, not the fandom. I really don't want anyone hating anyone. Just saying, when people are hated because of a fandom's label. You know what we're all thinking? We're all thinking, Homestuck. Bam, Homestuck. The first fandom that comes to mind when people think terrible things about people. But guess what? I know a lot of really chill Homestucks. I was looking at you, Danny and Morgan. Homestuck fandom has such a bad reputation about it. But have you guys even taken the time to get to know Homestuck? I personally tried because I wanted to understand. I personally don't like it. But I'm not gonna hate a person because they're a Homestuck. That's ridiculous. Italians. Shocker alert. #1 hero America here, yo. I'm not a jerk. I'm not a crazy biatch. I'm not a judgmental hooker. I'm just saying, I'm a normal 23-year-old human being who cosplays from Italia. Not all Italians are crazy 12-year-olds trying to get in each other's pants and do crazy stuff and try to ship all the countries with all the countries. There are some people that do that. There are some Italians that do that. But you know what? That's them as individuals. That's not the fandom. So stop hating the fandom. Hate the individual if you're gonna hate. But don't hate. No hate zone. Number 5 kind of goes together with number 6. Money and cosplay. So I see a lot of complaints all over the internet. Oh, I have no money to afford my phone bill. Oh, I have no money to afford my school. Oh, I don't have the money to go do this thing that is actually necessary in life. Cosplay is not a necessity, people. It's a hobby. Some of us use that as a living. I personally don't. Yayahan personally does. Whatever. But no one I really know really uses it as a living. Wasting money on cosplay? Don't do it. It's silly when I see people I know stressing out because they can't afford their own real life necessities because, woe is me, I just spent $300 making this new costume, and whoa, I just went to 5 out-of-state cons and spent thousands of dollars that I didn't have because I work my $7 hour minimum wage job at Applebee's. If you don't have the money for it, don't do it. Simple as that. Save money later. Get your bills, get your normal stuff, your apartment rent out of the way first, and then the money you have left over you can put towards the hobby you love. This ties in with what I was talking about, commissioners. I love almost everyone I commission from. I'm going to give some major shout-outs from the top of my head. Addict Outfitters Cosplay, freaking amazing. Seriously, check them out. Q Vixen Cosplay, amazing. Sachi has some magical cosplay name, but I forgot it, so just go bug Sachi. Filthy commissions? There's a lot more I could think of, but I'm kind of like spacing because I'm tired. Commissioners are phenomenal. Commissioners are people that work their ass off to make you an amazing costume, and they just put a lot of effort into it. It's really beautiful. But here's the thing about commissioners that I don't like. If you're a commissioner, you are running a business. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you are getting money for any sort of product, you need to get the product out there. The most annoying thing when you're paying someone a good $200, however much chunk of money, because costumes are not cheap. If you're giving them a good chunk of money and then they tell you, oh, you gave me money for materials, you gave me this money for this costume, but I don't have the money to make the costume. What? How is that even possible? You are providing money for the materials. That makes no sense. Commissioners, don't be jerks. You don't go to Disney World. I like all my Disney World references. You don't go to Disney World and you don't say, hey, I'd like to spend $100 on this one-day park hopper ticket, but guess what? We're going to keep the money, not tell you what you're doing with it, and you are going to be able to go to Disney World actually for another 3 years. Because we're too busy using that money that you gave us for your park ticket on things like Pandora. If you don't know what Pandora is, don't worry about it. You're a commissioner, the customer comes first. Do not say you have no money to make that person's costume and then go out and make 3 brand new costumes of your own, because that customer is your responsibility. Number 7. Insulting anybody for their interests is not okay. I don't care if you think Naruto's a stupid show. I don't want you going around saying, stupid Naruto. No, don't do it. I mean, I use the term Naruto for myself, but don't just go up and call someone that. That's freaking rude. Don't make fun of other people for their interests. Don't say, oh, you like yaoi? You must be a creepy pervert. Because guess what? 90% of the community likes yaoi. And especially don't judge people for what they watch or what they wear. I have once told a person that I personally only liked anime for certain reasons. I only watch anime if I can pair 2 gay boys together. That's it. If there's no gay pairing, I'm not going to watch it. Why do you think I started watching Attack on Titan? Eren and Levi. I wasn't going to watch it beforehand, and then everyone said, oh, Eren and Levi. And now I love Attack on Titan. Why I watch it is none of your business. I watch it for my own entertainment and what entertains me, not what entertains you. So stop making fun of people for what they're watching. Get over yourselves. Go watch your own stuff. It's not like someone's going to sit you down right here and say, look, you need to read the entirety of Homestuck with these trolls and these humans and this apocalyptic alien stuff that I don't understand. You better freaking watch it or read it. Whatever. No one's going to do that to you. So who cares what people like, because they aren't forcing you into it. Number 8, being responsible with people around you. Don't just randomly glomp people. Don't do that. No, that's terrible. If someone doesn't want to be touched, someone doesn't want to be touched. So stop touching them. You can't just come up and glom someone. It can completely destroy their wig, which leads to why I made this. People have expensive props. People spend lots and lots of money and time and effort on these props. And if they aren't spending time and effort on these props, who cares? They're still spending tons of money on these props. These things aren't cheap. NDK 4 years ago, my grill chainsaw was broken because someone asked if they could pose with it for a picture. I thought, sure, why not? I'm gonna be nice. Didn't know they were gonna hold it above their friend's head and try to hit them with it, thus shattering my chainsaw in half. Wasabi this year, I went to go to my prop check. They were like, it's just a simple Yoko rifle. Yeah, 6'5" rifle. It's no big deal. Grabbed it when I told them, no, I will hold it while you piece bond it because I don't trust anyone with my prop. Grabbed it from me, from the piece that connects, fell, whole thing shattered in half, didn't even get to use it at the convention. Just saying. 3rd, my Reno Kumara katana. I still don't know what happened to it, but I know I left it calmly, peacefully sitting in my room, hanging out in the hotel, far away from the walking paths because I knew someone was going to step on it, so I put it kind of in the back corner so no one would get to it. Went to go back in my room 2 hours later, went to pick it up. It's broken right in half down the middle because it was made of freaking balsa wood. So, just be respectful. If you're sharing a hotel with someone and you see that someone's stuff is sitting there, don't touch it. No, you don't want people touching and moving your props, so don't touch and move other props. If you see someone's katana leaning against the wall, leave it there and set your stuff somewhere else, or send them a texty saying, hey, can you move your stuff? It's in my way. I don't know. Just be respectful of people's stuff, because cosplay is not a cheap hobby, and you don't want someone running around the corner with a cup of coffee spilling all over your dress. You don't want anyone that body paints themselves hugging you and staining your white clothes with the body paint. Be respectful. It's a good thing. Wow, number 9. Cosplay clicks. I really don't even know what to say about that. Seriously, guys, just don't do it. This is not Mean Girls. This is not, you can't sit with us, because we are all nerds. We can all sit with each other. Let's all go to cons, get to know random strangers, get to know other people, because it used to be you'd walk into a con and say, hey, yo, what up? You're cosplaying Sasuke? I'm cosplaying Naruto. We're both nerds. We both like Naruto. Let's hang out and be buddies. Not this, I'm gonna stand in the corner over here with these 4 people and look down upon everyone else because we are the best. Just don't do any of that. Seriously, that's all. I don't even have to go into detail on that. Just love everybody. I know it's impossible to love everyone, but at least be civil to everyone. Don't click up in your little clique and ignore everyone else, especially if someone comes up and says, hey, I really like your costume. Don't shun them because they aren't part of your posse or they aren't popular or you don't know them. Just stop clicking it. That's it. Buying it or making it does not matter. I've been cosplaying for 10 years. I tell you right now, 70% of my costumes, yes, are handmade with a lot of care and a lot of love, and my mom's a freaking genius, and I'm just saying, a lot of them are made. But there's the times when you can't make things, you know? There's the times when you look at the outfit, look at the costume materials, back and forth, the amount you'd be spending on the materials and the time and effort you'd be putting into it. Save yourself the time and money. Go buy the $80 costume on eBay. I'm gonna cosplay Revolutionary War America. Ain't nobody got time to make that shit. I'm gonna go buy it. Does that make me any less of a cosplayer? No, it doesn't, because cosplaying is not about, it shouldn't be about the product. For some people, it is about creating the product. It is about the pride of making it yourself. It is about competing in competitions. Not all of us want to enter a cosplay contest. If you want to enter your master's level cosplay contest, fine, go for it. That's really good of you because that takes a lot of courage and that's awesome. But not everyone is entering into a contest to be judged. Some people do it because they love the character and they want to become a character they've always dreamed of being. That's all cosplay is supposed to be. Costume, playing. Nowhere in there does it say costume, making all your own stuff so that you're a better person. Playing. It doesn't. If you buy it, you buy it. You're still having a good time. You're still in love with the characters. That's what matters. So that kind of comes, I guess I really don't have a 12 because these are just, this is the last thing I want to say. It kind of ties into together. We all have one thing in common, guys. We are all nerds. Don't take it as an insult. Accept the nerd. Embrace the nerd. Because guess what? 5 years ago, cosplay was not accepted. 5 years ago, they'd see you cosplaying on the street, think, what a freak, what is that person doing, why are they dressing up, it is not Halloween. Sometimes people still think that. Cosplay is fortunately for us becoming a very mainstream thing, but that doesn't mean we have to treat it like it's not still a community. We're all still, if you think about it, these social outcasts. We are all a bunch of nerds in costume. That's it. We have one thing in common. We're a bunch of nerds in costumes. And we should be standing up for each other and loving each other, not being dicks about it. So with that, I just want you guys to know, you are all beautiful. If I'm cosplaying Alois Trancy and there's another person cosplaying Alois Trancy, I'm not going to go up to them and think, oh, well, their coat is the wrong color of purple, it isn't lined red, they don't even have blue contacts in. No. I'm going to think, wow, they did a really good job, because what if that was their first cosplay? You don't know. What if they have no sewing skills? I personally have, no sewing skills and no one's judging me. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? You're going to think, wow, you look beautiful, we're both Alois, let's be chill. Because guess what, people of the fandom out in Colorado, and anywhere else in the cosplay community, you are all beautiful, because you are doing something you love. You are working your ass off to become a character, to look like a character, to have fun. Because that's what cosplay is about, having fun. And nothing can stop you from having fun. Don't let the haters get you down, because the fact that you're a cosplayer, the fact that you have the courage to become someone that you are not, for a day, to do the extraordinary makes you beautiful. And with that, Hinyo Mochimo out. Leave comments below if you have any questions or if you just want to comment. So, thanks guys. See you later.